And we were being advertised right in here as the last best west. Come on over, bring your families, bring your plows, bring your cows, let's go. It's going to be great. This is the land of milk and honey. We're not telling you that there's major snakes in the south and nothing but cold in the north, but just come here anyway. And so people did, predominantly from the U.S., but also from Europe. And came here on a Women of Prayer with a dream that they were going to be able to make something once they arrived. And many of them did. Many of them most certainly did. But as time progressed, they were getting very frustrated with the politics at hand and the political structure that is the Westminster system that we live under. And the word that these guys used when these lawyers and businessmen got together was autonomy. We don't have enough autonomy to get things done. We've got 3 years to get this land figured out, something grown on it and a house there, but we can't do anything because their closest premier, who at that time was Haultain, was in Regina, and then of course Ottawa has been where Ottawa always is. And this was well before phones, let alone text and email. So to try and get anything going was remarkably slow. So these guys got together and they said, we want some autonomy, and we also would like some local representation. Sound familiar? Yeah. So they batted around some ideas. And Haultain, our premier at the time, who was actually a really good guy, came and met with them and said, okay, well, let's talk this out. What do you think? What if we take Saskatchewan and Alberta and make the province of Buffalo? That was the idea that they came up with. Now, remember the Buffalo Declaration of 2019, I think it was, that Michelle Rempel and a handful of other MPs came up with, and then they were all unceremoniously backbenched for it? This is, you gotta look that up. That's pretty impressive. This is the genesis of that name. The Buffalo Declaration came from us. We wanted to be the province of Buffalo. The Republican Party, before it was the Republican Party, the name was the Buffalo Party, right? This is the genesis of that. And Haultain, of course, who's got all of this territory to manage and to serve, is like, you know what, this is a brilliant idea. I get you all off my back so you can go do whatever you want. You can have your own thing. And so off he goes to Ottawa, where all great ideas go to die. And of course they said no. And they took an eraser and a ruler and a pencil to the map and created Alberta and Saskatchewan. That's how Alberta and Saskatchewan were created. The Alberta Act of 1905 and the Saskatchewan Act of 1905. And then the map looked a little bit more like this in 1905. So you can see where Alberta is and you can see where Saskatchewan is. And then, since then, obviously, there's been some growth because we know that more of this is Manitoba, and Ontario is stretched up a little bit, and Quebec is also stretched up a little bit. But this is what it looked like in 1905 when Alberta and Saskatchewan both became a province. Oops, wrong way. We were colonized.